word.
Who thinks this is another Poe show?
Oh, she's out. It's like, this is not Poe?
No, it's Edward Gorey.
She's
Nothing
like,
is funny about Poe. Can't do a comedy.
Do
What
we
is that?
remember-
she
Bunch
has
of
to
smoke?
get, I
What
think
is
she
that?
needs to get the beverage.
Oh, that's
Beverage.
She needs some
Yeah,
beverage.
they rolled the program. She's like, what do I
She's
do?
going to smoke it.
Well, hey.
She's got to
The program.
Wait, we're smoking.
What's the program made of? I mean, I know things are legal now. I just want to know.
I didn't make it.
Oh, wait. You know what? I have an idea.
What?
Did I leave the...
No, it is back there.
Do you want to go get it?
Back
Go
there.
get
This
it.
is very important.
This is super important. It's too bad she's going to miss the best part.
This is audience interaction. And we have one of you is going to be a part of this story.
A parrot.
what is
You're
it?
going to
Is
be
it
a
like-
parrot of his
Now,
story.
this is a coat much like Mr. Gorey would wear himself.
Where?
Did you not know it?
I was not aware of
Oh,
that.
yeah, he always wore a big old fur coat.
A big old woman's coat.
I had a friend, she was in the ballet.
Ah,
And
where?
Mr. Gorey would come all the time, and he would just, this old man in an old coat.
You would wear a fur coat
man
to the
in-
ballet.
Yes!
That's
He
the
looked
only way to
he
do
looked
it.
like Freud, but with a big fur coat. He looked like the uninvited.
Going to
have
go
a
see
fight.
the Nutcracker.
So-
Where is my
Who
fur
would
coat?
like to be a part
Who
of
would
the
love to
show?
wear the coat?
We're going to give you. Oh no, you can't volunteer a person. That is. We'd like to. Who's cold?
She would like to wear that.
Who's cold? Oh, that works.
She is ready
Okay.
to wear the coat.
All right, just
She is
put on
not
this
afraid of anything.
beautiful Edward Gorey coat.
Wonderful.
She is
Where
not afraid.
we will call upon you. You do not know when. It will be near the end, so don't feel like wasting your time.
How he do that?
It is big. What? Okay, where are they?
I come from Cincinnati,
yeah.
France.
Don't worry, you're going to be the star. You don't need to
She
know
is
any lines.
You don't need to know
just
the
stand there.
lines.
You wait,
Look cold.
but you wait for us to tell you what to do.
Wait, like
Madame, if the sea were ink and the sky were paper, I could not begin to write my love.
Do you know that one?
I don't know that one, but I don't know
What
that
would
one,
you,
but
madame, say about
well, she
You're
looks
playing
great,
your
but you
love
see her in that fur coat? Holy,
Oh my God.
see?
holy melt!
Now you know why Edward Gorey wore that coat over there.
It's an amazing coat. You look fantastic.
Well,
Now you may be wondering why we are speaking French. It is because Edward Gorey was not French.
it's because that.
So
Then why are we speaking?
But in his will, he asked for people to play his stories
Where?
with a stupid French
he
accent.
said, I wish I were French.
And how many plays did Mr. Gorey write?
I said his stories.
I don't know, did he?
Stories, okay. Sorry.
Reinteracted his stories.
Starry Sky.
Your accent from
Stories.
Minnesota, France is
Yes,
so
over
thick.
here, you're going the wrong way, people.
I like
Come over, this is G for ground. Come,
G.
come, meow.
It is come. Don't wonder.
Okay, do we
You're
have
going
any
to
chili?
come.
I'm going to have the chili from Cincinnati. I'll be back.
Oh, the skyline chili.
Skyline.
Look at her, she's so happy with her coat. She's like,
She's
I am
warm.
so
She's very warm.
She's going to fall asleep by the
very
end of the show. Absolutely.
We're going to call on her, and she is going to.
Well, let's just be really loud so we ruin all these shows around.
Yes, we can ruin the
People try to listen to like a cask, they hear us. What
We
was-
sound like a very, very sad cartoon.
I only speak the dirty French accent.
Cartoons.
What?
Do you remember the PBS
Here
Mystery?
we go.
The beginning, that cartoon at PBS Mystery. That was done by Edward Gorey. And now that is something stupid, you know.
Tell your kids they will not like it.
You can say it at the parties. Yes.
Then you'll be that guy.
Yes. If you're still in the 1980s playing Trivial Pursuit.
Wait, in the 1980s, playing Trivial
If
Pursuit
you're
in
dead-
the 1980s edition?
Yes, where?
Amazing! It's like it's happening now.
Do you want to go to the bar? No.
Back
Do
in
you want to
the
watch Netflix or YouTube? No. Let's play Trivial Pursuit.
There were not a lot of choices.
After all,
Entertainment.
we're in prison.
Unless you're Alex B. Keaton and then you played life.
Sports and leisure.
Oh, I just hit you with double 80s. Look at that. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't know
That was a little too close for comfort. By the way, I am 23 years old.
He watches the Naked Night.
Is that a thing?
Is that on TV?
On TV?
I
What-
don't
what
watch
you-
it. I don't know.
Does anybody watch it? It's the game show channel.
What? No.
What?
Cash cab? Cash cab.
We are weirdos. The game show channel is great to watch because on Family Feud,
Go on.
Richard Dawkins is blatantly drunk.
Wait, I'm sorry. Richard Dawkins was on the Family.
Oh, no, no.
Wait,
What
go
kind
back.
of treatment was he delivering in the
What is he? What does he do when he's drunk? He just talks about God.
Yeah, he talks about God and how he doesn't
All right,
exist.
everybody, all the questions are about how there is no God.
There's no God.
Who's next? Right answer is no God. Okay, you win.
A million people said no God.
We're in a church.
Yeah. Richard.
Why would you say Richard?
I meant this.
Richard Hurt.
Richard Pryor?
What was his name? He kissed all the women back when it was.
Yes, yes.
Where?
It wasn't Richard Dawkins, it was Richard Dawson.
Of course. I love his books.
Oh, yeah. Boy.
Don't you love how I didn't know the answer, so I begged the audience to bail me out?
Richard Dawson invented
Richard
memes.
Dawson. He is blatantly drunk. And on Match Game,
Was he?
On what?
Match Game, Richard Dawson is even what, Richard?
Richard.
Richard.
Now you don't believe it. Is it Richard Dawson?
Is it Richard? No,
California,
No.
California, France.
California, France. Where?
Did you ever
That's
see
on the
Louis
beach.
Anderson on the Family Feud?
No.
It made you want to just slit your wrist. He was great. He was horribly depressed the entire show. He's like, so, what is your favorite? No, you seriously?
Really?
Oh, it was amazing. I thought he was dead. They replaced him, and I was like, oh my God, he must have killed himself. It's so terrible. And then I found out he has a show, like now.
Yes.
And for 10 years, I
Oh,
thought he
the
was
baskets.
dead. Yes, the basket.
Oh.
I was so surprised. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
What does he play on basket?
His
the
mother.
mother.
Well, California fucking his mother.
Wait.
His mother.
Wait a minute. Well, hold on. I'm gonna try this again. Whose mother?
I cannot see it. Zach Galifianakis. He's a
You're welcome.
mother.
I feel between two ferns.
He's the mother of Richard Dawkins.
He's
He
a-
came around. That's called the callback.
You didn't get called back.
No, I didn't.
That's why you're here.
That's which is why I'm here.
I cannot help but feel we have strayed from Gorey.
It's because the madame is not here. She's not here to whip us into shape.
We first talked about Gary,
When the Madame
and then
comes, it's going to be
not
Gorey Fest.
at all.
What? No. Yes,
Here was the hint. Game show network came up
Oh, because of Edward Gorey. Go on.
because of it.
Okay, what did he do?
He never played game shows.
No, he was
At that point, surprise would be ink or fire or something. I don't know. He was not in the game show. He had a tree that grew inside his house. Did
Oh, I
know
believe that.
Are we talking about Edward Gorey?
Yes.
Oh, no, okay. I thought we were on Richard.
Richard Dawkins did not have a tree.
No, it was not.
It does not believe it.
He died in
I
his
don't believe in
house.
myself.
I don't believe in any of the good guy.
Are you all ready for the Edward Gorey?
All right. What's your favorite? All right, we asked her that failed us. What is your favorite Gorey?
What is your favorite Gorey?
Gashlycrumb Tinies.
What?
Oh,
The madame.
Bonsoir, classe. Oh. Let us try that one more time. Bonsoir, classe.
Bonsoir, madame.
Oh, bien. What is your name, little boy? Juan. Bonsoir, Juan.
Bonsoir.
He is very bad, isn't he? We can tell. Well done, madam. Well done. Well done. This is what happens to naughty little children like Juan, who don't do the homework. Wait. Hello. A is for Amy, who fell down the stairs. B is for Basil, a insulted by bears.
The bears.
I am so sorry again about your cubs.
Yes, it's me too.
Too bad you're not a witness, huh?
No, no, I would have syphilis there.
What?
C is for Clara, who wasted away being a Cub Scout.
Oh,
D is for Desmond's thrown under a sleigh.
hey, let it go. Let it go.
Don't speak. E is for Ernest who choke on a peach. Because peach is peach. You say peach, right? F is for Fanny sucked dry by a leash. G is for Joyce and under a rug. H is for Edgar done in by a thug. I is for Ida who drowned in a lake. J is for James who took life by mistake.
Hold on. He took life by mistake.
Wait,
How does that even happen?
maybe he could not read because he did not do his homework, huh? Let it be a lesson to all of you. Wait. K is for Kate who was struck with an axe. L
I know this one. L is for a Lannister who always pay his debts.
Wrong. L is for me.
still dead.
Shut up.
Still dead.
I'll be back in the prequels.
Nope. Good. M. Oh no! L is for Leo who swallowed some dax. I almost know.
I have your L.
Still dead.
Nah.
M is for Maud who was swept out to sea. N is for Neville who died of ennui. Bravo. Merci, merci. O is for Olive runs through with an all. P is for Prue trampled flat in a brawl. Q is for Quentin who sank in a mire.
Wait a minute. Quentin sank in a mouth.
What?
What does he do? He's like, oh, I need the shave, Oh, now it happens! I'm sinking in the mire.
No, not mire like Alice in Looking Glass line. Mire like the swans, they seduce him into their nest and he sank in the mire.
Whatever.
Is that the word?
No.
Oh. R is for Rhoda consumed by a fire. S is for Susan who perished of feet.
Well, you mean she was stomped on by some feast?
No. She gets so angry she died.
That makes no sense. I don't understand. I don't understand.
That is because you are not a woman. Merci, madame. Merci. Let it be a lesson to you. D is for Titus who flew into beats.
Good kids.
It's a nice little airport as a France.
Oh, really?
Really beautiful place. You should go.
I
It's
will.
very nice. U is for Una who slipped down a drain.
What?
She was this big.
I do.
Emma Stone. I still like Victoria Beckham better. Wait, and
Nobody!
Very skinny paper.
V is for Victor squashed under a train.
Yes. However, Thomas did what he had to do that day. You weren't there. You don't know what happens in Chuggington.
You get so upset. W is for Winnie embedded in ass.
You're in a church.
Ass like for a tree.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
X is for Zazzy's devoured by mass. Mass with little teeth and a tail and ears and have a big place in Anaheim. Y is for York whose head was knocked in. Z is for Zala who drank too much gin because she was not smart enough to drink champagne. The end. Now, as my lady actors are taking the rest, we are going to tell you a very scary story. as a nightlight at home. Raise your hand. Everyone go to her house. Raise your hand. And you can go to Mr. Skip's house too. He's very generous. He's a big, big mansion. Are we almost ready?
Almost ready.
Oh, that means no.
Wait. Maybe 2 minutes.
Oh, I just like saying wait.
Wait.
Fromage.
Talk about Richard Dawkins.
Talk about Richard Dawkins.
I think you took Richard Dawson out of the grave just now. I don't know. Do you need help with some kind of...
No.
There we go.
No, madame. No. This is not my size.
Ella. Now I reach a very, very scary situation. First, because I'm legally blind. Oh dear. There we go. Are we ready? Wait.
Wait.
And now, the green beads. See Mother of Little Tancred sent him into the toilet to buy 3 pennies worth of tapioca with which to make the evening meal. Before he had not gone halfway, he saw a disturbed person whose sex was unclear coming towards him waving its hands about. Little Tancred started for the other side of the street, the 3 pennies falling from his grasp in the middle, but the disturbed person was there before him.
Is this a visionary child I see? Or are you really tiny, Clorinda?
Cried the disturbed person, chewing on a string of green beads it wore around its neck.
No! For my name is Little Tancred. If it is of my infant sister you speak, good sir,
He ventured politely.
she died last autumn from a disorder of the spine brought on by lack of nourishing food.
How it knocks my heart.
Moaned the disturbed person, its teeth rending the string of sunder, the green beads flying in all directions and vanishing into the drifts of snow.
That'd be my drift.
Oh,
It's too slow. It's drift of slow. That's what you are. I am the Baroness von Rettig,
She announced.
your grandmother.
Well done. And so, little Tancred led her back to where they live. In her astonishment at seeing a disturbed person on the doorstep, little Tancred's mother forgot to ask the whereabouts of the tapioca. When she was told who the disturbed person was, she explained,
We thought you were lost when the moon of Valparaiso went down in the bay 3 years ago last April. Wilhelm, your only child,
she went on,
died of pneumonia. Contracted after helping to man the breeches buoy all night in vain. Those of us who are left still visit the cemetery on the 7th of each month. But if you're not going at the bottom of the sea,
she added,
could it be possible that your emerald necklace is not there after all either?
grandmother, when I met her,
put in little Tancred.
was chewing on some green beads, but they broke and rolled away.
It was now dark, both inside and out, and so the lantern was lit and Austria rushed into the street. They hunted and hunted, but in the end found only one green bead, and that proved to be a glass marble belonging to a fortunate little boy named Hugo who lived farther up the block. The end. And now we're going to tell you an even scarier story. Hold dance. Hold dance, hold dance, hold dance, hold dance. Are you ready?
Are you kidding me?
You find
Don't knock over my champagne.
It's all right. It's empty.
Two. Are we almost ready?
Wait.
Yes. Wait. Hold on.
What?
Wait. Hello. And now, the insect god.
Oh! What has become of Millicent Frastley? Is there any hope she's still alive? Why haven't they found her? It's rather ghastly. To think the child was not yet 5. Well, let me hang it, Jerry.
The dear little thing was last seen playing alone by herself at the edge of the park. There was no one with her to keep her from straying away into the shadows and oncoming dark. The loons, Norman, the loons.
Before she could do so, a silent and glittering black motor drew up where she was nibbling grass. From within came a nearly inaudible twittering. A tiny green face peered out through the glass.
She was ready to flee when a figure beckoned and an arm with 2 elbows held out a tinfoil of anybody, no? Cinnamon balls. Oh. She paused. A second reached out as she took one and lifted her in.
The nurse was discovered collapsed in some shrubbery. No. Go.
Run away!
Run away!
But her reappearance was not of much use. Her eyes were askew, her extremities rubbery. Her clothing was stained with a brownish juice. Oh my.
She was questioned, hopes of her answers revealing what had happened. She merely repeatedly said, "I hear them walking about on the ceiling." She had gone irretrievably out of her head.
Oh, feelings of horror, resentment, and pity. Things which so seldom turn out for the best. The car, unobserved, sped away from the city as the last of its light died out in the west.
No.
The west? West!
The Frostlys grew sick with apprehension, which a strong tea only served to increase. Though they felt it scarcely genteel to mention the loss of their child, they called in the police. No. Not that police.
Don't stand so.
Roxanne! Through unvisited hamlets, the car went creeping with its headlamps unlit and its curtains drawn. Those inhabitants who happened not to be sleeping heard it pass by and lay awake until dawn. I have a fever.
The police! No! Stop it! Come on! Oh. No. Okay. The police! Oh my God!
With their torches and notebooks descended on the haunts of the underworld, looking for clues.
I am your singing telegram.
Hey! Dive deep on that one. In spite of their praiseworthy efforts, they ended with nothing at all in the way of the news.
It's him to be
Not that news. No, wrong news.
I swear.
Stop it. Easy, greatest hits up here.
Sports. The car, after hours 1,000 hours of travel. Arrived at a gate in an endless wall. Rolled up the drive and stopped on the gravel at the foot of a vast and crumbling hall. I'm an oil man.
As the night wore away, hope started to languish, and soon was replaced by all manner of fears. The Frasleys, they twisted their fingers in anguish, or got them all damp from the flow of their tears. But come ye back when...
They removed the child to the ballroom, whose hangings and mirrors were streaked with the luminous slime. They leapt through the air with the buzzings and the twangings to work themselves up to a ritual crime. Say it to your mother for me.
They stunned and stripped off the guns. And lastly,
They stuffed her in a kind of a pod. And then it was that Millicent Frisley
was
sacrificed to the insect gods.
We are going to sing your very favorite song, so feel free to sing along. Outside you.
Oh, where?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sing tira-loo, sing tira-lay, the Wuggly Ump lives far away. He eats umbrellas, gunny sacks, brass doorknobs, mud and carpet tags. How most unpleasing to be sure, its other habits are obscure. Sing jiggle pin, sing juggle pen, the Wuggly Ump has left its den. We pass our happy childhood hours in weaving endless chains of flowers. Across the hills, the Wuggly Ump is hurtling on Crabastra Plum. When play is over, we are fed on wholesome bowls of milk and bread. Sing hush-a-boo, sing hush-a-bye, the Wuggly Ump is drawing nigh. The moon is full, its silver beams shine down and give us lovely dreams. Sing twiddle-ear, sing twaddle-lore, the Wuggly Ump is at the door. It's making such an unholy fuss. Why has it come to visit us? Why has it come to visit us? What nasty little willful eyes for anything of such a size. How uninviting are its claws, how even more so are its jaws. Sing glog-a-limp, sing glog-a-lump, from deep inside the Wuggly Ump. From deep inside the Wuggly Ump. From deep
to tell you, it was all a lie. I just wanted you to wear this suit.
Yeah, we
Give me the cup. Give it up for the lady who's been warm the entire day. It's okay. I found that on the floor.
Merci, merci. Now go get some social. Go see something else.
Go on, go see the scary stuff. Tell your friends to come back at 9:30.